It's weekly, it's online, it's a concert. That's why we call it Weekly Online Concert. Oh yeah, drums from the Top Shop. That's the level of production we bring you. Hey baby, baby, when you look this way, there's this moment, girl, I can't describe it. And I know that before this day, I might take your cue and pass you by. This time there's no hesitation. No! Getting my strength from this beat. Well, you know that I'm still waiting. Whoa, on the bar stool here.
Baby, when you look at my way, your eyes linger just a touch too long. Love is closing and yet you stay till the band plays out their final song. This time there's no hesitation. Getting my strength from this fear. You know that I'm still waiting on the bar stool here, baby. Let's have another drink.
Don't take time to think that your hands in mine, yeah.
Still warm from your touch. Have I had too much? Looks like you're feeling fine. Baby, baby, when you look this way, there's a moment and I realize you know everything I want to say. Yes, you do. I know every thought behind those eyes.
This time there's no hesitation. Getting my strength from this fear. You know I'm still here waiting.
You know I'm still waiting.
You know that I'm still waiting on the bar stool. Hey, it's Wednesday. It's after. That's what we say. It's after 3 o'clock Central. We are the Empty Pockets, and welcome to Weekly
Online
Concert. It is what it sounds like. We do what we always ask you to do. We welcome. We say share, whether you're on Facebook or Twitch or Twitter or YouTube. If you use that share button, incorporate it into that platform,
Spread the love, you know?
we'll appreciate that. We also got tips. We do this show for free. On the bottom of our screen, we got little tips appreciated because those tips are appreciated.
They are very much appreciated. We have a team here, and it's not just us playing music.
No, we have a great crew here running the show, and we all split those tips. I've got some great notes with those tips. A guy saw us at J. Patrick's in 2011.
Wow.
Or
That's a tiny bar in Chicago, y'all.
a great house concert we did a few years ago, the Miller House concert. They threw a tip in. Thank you to all of you.
Kathy and Mark.
Thank you, everyone who tips, all of our Epic members who are with us on Facebook. We love having you. Today's show is dedicated to my grandmother, Helen Solomon. She just passed away. She was a wonderful, very tiny little old lady, over 90 years old. And on Friday afternoon, like they always do, my grandpa and her went to take a nap, and my grandpa woke up to make dinner, and she just never woke up. And I have to say, I'm very sad that she's gone, but like that's how I would also like to go, please. Let's take.
Bad, yeah.
That's the way to go. Let's take a nap. This is my grandma. That's actually Erica, but this is my grandma and me. It's my dad and Allie. I think that's, gosh, that might be 20 years ago. More. That might be 25 years ago. Helen Solomon. We really are gonna miss her. So we're dedicating our show. I'm gonna do a song, a standard. The reason we started the show with Barstool was because after my grandma moved to Chicago and I started a band about 15 years ago, she was very small, like in that photo. She would come to bars to hear us play, and it'd be like 11:30 at night, and be like, Grandma?
The crowd would pass. We're saying hello to people in our break, and all of a sudden there'd be, the crowd would sort of open
and she'd
up.
apologize. She'd say, we have to go.
This little cute
It's
lady.
11:35. We have. We're like,
We're like, you're still here. Oh my God, you're the greatest.
I really appreciated her in a lot of ways, but she was great at a lot. I think a lot of grandmas are great at being big fans.
Yeah.
And she was a big fan of her children, my dad, and his brother and my late brother Phil and Ruth, but then all her grandchildren as well. We really appreciate her, and we have a great show today dedicated to her. Also, we have a Adam segment today. Pitchers and catchers have reported at spring training. So, Adam, are you prepared to name us your World Series picks?
Oh yeah, I can name all 30 teams.
He can name all 30 teams.
That's
he can
not
even name.
what we're asking.
He'll figure out picks while we're playing the next song. Nate, we played D&D over Zoom, and you're going to give us a review of our virtual session.
Oh, yeah.
From the Royal Kingdom. And
That
of
I
course,
shall.
Diane, what's our best comment today, Diane?
Hey guys, so great to see you. I don't know if you can see this over Zoom, but there is something I haven't seen in a while here. It's sunshine,
Oh, I can see it.
and I'm very excited about it. So my question to everyone today is, what are you gonna do when the sun returns? What are you looking forward to when we have these beautiful days back?
Our parking lot is melting in a good way, not like in a bad way. And so I feel that. What are you going to do with your newfound outdoor freedom? We could really use it right now. I'm holding up the Deerfield, maybe till the end of the summer. I'm saving all my money just to get the tax man paid. I know big plans can be dangerous, but I can't keep from scheming. And I can just see us bike riding to the art fair. All your friends are there because everyone's moving to Deerfield. Anyone with any sense at all, the pack their lives headed west. The family will be impressed. We're holding out for Deerfield in the fall.
I'm holding up the future. Jelly in between all
fall.
Holding on for dear fear.
Everyone's moving to Deerfield. Anyone with any sense at all. The pack that lies heading west. The family will be impressed. We're holding out for Deerfield in the fall. Everyone's moving to Deerfield. Get up and go. Anyone with any sense at all. The pack that lies heading west. The family will be impressed. We're holding out for Deerfield in the fall. Whoa, whoa, we're holding out for Deerfield. Maybe till the end of the summer. We're holding out for Deerfield. Maybe till the end of time. We're holding out for Deerfield. Make it till the end of the winter. We're holding out for Deerfield. Nothing to change my mind. Guys, I feel a little bit like Al Stewart when I play through that song, and I think to myself, why did we make this so hard? It's like kind of simple sounding, and then every time we play it, I'm like, this is complicated.
It
We
is.
kind of
It is.
By the way, I think it was Kristen just said that song is the Chicago suburbs version of "Moving Out" by Billy Joel, which is
is.
incredibly apt.
Apt.
excellent. So that's
Apt.
Deerfield. That's off Tanglewoods. It sounds simpler than it is. It's one of those. As
It's
a musician, I feel like you
deceiving.
want to go the other way, Diane. Usually, like we like to play things that sound hard and aren't hard.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's
to
the
m-
dream.
That's the dream.
Right. But that one's sort of the other way for me. That one's kind of like
Yeah.
it sounds simple, and it is.
And we messed it up.
Yes.
There's nothing that I love more than putting a hat on a hat, though, you know?
It's kind of
What
like
do you mean,
a
Nate?
mustache is its own hat on a hat. It's a Rick and Morty reference right there. See, look, that's that E string I'm talking about. Nope, it
it's-
wasn't. It was something else.
So wascally.
You know, there's a sweet spot to new strings, and it's tomorrow.
Isn't that always the case?
We have an epic on Friday, which means I'm gonna have like sickly tuned guitar. If you care about that type of thing.
It's gonna be hot.
I mean, it's gonna be really in tune. Everything I do is to get you to want me to. And while I really don't think you care, I hope you do. When you are with me, I get so excited. I get happy when you're not around. My face will start to frown. Yeah, I'll feel real down. Everything I do is to get you to want me to. You know you're scared. Wow, I really don't think you care. I hope you do. Sorry, I'm so good to you. Oh, I could be. You're right, and when I sing you songs, I hope you sing along. With me, you can't go wrong. Everything I do is to get you to want me to. But I know you're scared. Well, I really don't think you care. I hope you do. Here we go. Everything I do is to you want me to, but I know you're scared. Well, I really don't think you care. I hope you all those things I do for you. Can't you see I'm so in love with sorry, sorry, I'm so good to you. Sorry, here we go. I'm so good to you. Sorry, baby, I am so good to you. All right, sorry, I'm so good to you. We are the Empty Pockets. It's a weekly online concert. We always ask you to share because it's caring. We have two little nieces, and they're fine at it. They're average
They're
at
getting
sharing.
better. They're reading books about it, and it's
But
a
we
learning
it's
process.
it's hard for us all to learn. Sharing resources on this earth, we're bad at that. Sharing information. In this case, we're gonna just share
Yeah.
the
The love.
broadcast. Show the love. Show the broadcast, baby. We got that tip down there. We accept tips in the form of money and advice.
Oh.
You know, if you insist on giving some advice, we will take it.
Or like a sweet racing bet information, like like
Ooh.
you tell us Mocha Moose in the fifth, and if I can put down, I don't know, like a K on that.
Yeah, I usually put a K down when I
Put a
bet
K
on
down.
horses.
We're
yeah.
not interested in
Scrabble?
insider trading, but we'd like to reap the benefits by not participating somehow.
Diane maybe is suggesting like killer Scrabble words. Yep, that could be a tip.
Oh,
Just like
yeah.
something to put in your arsenal.
That would help me.
QAT, cat.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good
Yeah.
one.
That's a good Scrabble
Yeah.
word right
When
there.
I get the Q and I don't have a T, I get really angry.
'Cause there's an A out there.
Because
I don't like. I don't like. I like Scrabble for like 3 turns, and then I'm like, I'm sick of this.
It's easier to get the T than the U, so it's like.
I also run out of words after 3 turns.
And then
That's
I'm
it.
like, that's all I got.
That exhausts
I
my
use
vocabulary.
all 3 versions of there. I never got the apostrophe Scrabble letter, and it's just the whole thing.
I find it
Wow.
hard to believe that there's ever a time that Ada runs out of words.
No, that's not true.
no.
You know what's funny,
I
guys?
muted? Am I on?
Erica's grandfather passed away in the middle of this COVID situation as well, and both Helen.
Four-legged pillow.
I'm sure this is not what you said, but I thought I heard something about My Pillow, and now I'm thinking that this is all Mike Lindell's fault.
Mike Lindell's
I
coming
heard that
Mike Lindell's coming
he
over.
had it out for us.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's because I've been sending him my pillow.
It looks like we're back.
We're sort of back. Yeah, we could be live right now.
Oh,
Oh, so we're back. I can't tell if we're back on Facebook.
we're
yet.
back. We're back on Facebook.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. It's a live show. It's
we
real.
had a bit of a no.
It's like one of those.
We don't want to
things-
keep broadcasting sort of technology.
I was like mid beautiful note, and then it was like, not feeling it.
I
Internet
can't-
says.
I can't tell which. It's not a good time to go for me to go figure it out, but I can't tell which system went down for a second. But anyway, this song's dedicated to my grandmother. Say it's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard tree. It wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin sea, but it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. It wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. That's right. It's a honky-tonk parade without your love. It's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. If you believed in me. If you believed in me. Oh, if you believed in me. If you believed.
Our grandparents really did believe in us.
Yeah, and they both love standards a lot. So that's dedicated to Helen, and of course Robert. We've lost them both during this terrible time, and I'm pretty sure we're back online. It's one of the weird things about performing this way. Very rarely are you on stage thinking, I'm pretty sure I'm here on stage.
Though it did happen
Is
in
anybody out there?
Pocklington once.
That did happen once our sound system went out, and we didn't know why.
And we're just rocking it out and like playing like there's no tomorrow, and the audience is sort of like looking at us quizzically, and I'm thinking,
This song doesn't have very many questions
yeah,
in
what
it.
is happening?
They're also very polite in England, so no one was going to be like, excuse me, it's not working.
yeah. It took Graham.
Graham came out.
It took Graham to come tell us what was wrong. Graham.
Shout out Graham.
Shout out to Graham.
That's Graham.
Well, thanks for turning us back on after it went off.
Love y'all for sticking with us.
If we were both birds, I would fly with you south to the Keys and we'd lounge where the tourists hang out, and the bird songs we'd sing in strict harmony would attract the attention of people who'd see. I'd follow you anywhere, on land or on the sea.
Straight to the sky.
My wings can take me there.
If you ask why,
Would you follow me? If I drove a Freightliner down I-65, hauling loads to the Gulf, you can bet I would drive 20 hours to the south in one day just to shine my bright lights on your face in hopes I'd make you mine. I'd follow you anywhere, on land or on the sea.
Feels so alive.
My wheels can take me
And if
there.
we survive,
Would you follow me? And if I were an oak tree with roots buried deeply, I would shelter you completely
I will shelter you
from the rain or the sun.
value. And now we've got our baseball resident expert,
Ha.
pitchers and catchers.
Ha.
They're reporting. Adam, we got all 30 teams now in spring training here.
That's correct.
Arizona, Florida, it's filled.
I can't wait.
I have said publicly that as supportive as I am of the Cubs,
Sure.
I'm going to try to put some energy into the White Sox this year.
Are you abandoning the Cubs?
No.
Okay, good.
No, but I just think the White Sox are more exciting, and they're both from Chicago.
Yeah, I would like. My grandpa felt very passionately about
Transfer-
spreading the wealth.
Spreading some of that wealth.
Yeah,
And you know what? Sox games are like a lot cheaper ones, so we can go back to going, and it's still a baseball game. So, Adam, all 30 teams. Now, before you give me your two choices here, I want to know
Yeah.
if there's any surprise baseball teams this year. Is anybody's overlooking?
Ooh. Now that's a good question that I would
really
have to prepare for.
I
I'd have
gave
to
him
look
the
into
hard
it.
one to prepare. I gave him
I'd
the
have to
easy
look
one
into
to
it.
prepare, and not the preparation one. Any sneaky teams this year? The
Yeah.
opposite of the Cubs. The Cubs are sneaky bad, in my opinion. Like they have multiple All-Stars,
yeah.
maybe a Hall of Famer on
But
them.
it's not going to pan out.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's sneaky, but like I think the Jays are pretty good. The Blue Jays this year.
Yeah, and I feel like that's always sneaky because they're in Canada and they don't get nearly as much.
Not this year. They might not be in Canada.
We forget about them.
Right.
What about Tampa Bay?
They were very close to winning the World Series.
I mean,
last
like,
year.
what do you think about them this year? Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, they sold off their ace.
Right.
It's a classic Tampa.
So is Brady going to play for them too, or is he just?
Tom Brady, yeah, oh yeah. He was drafted by the who was he drafted by?
He was drafted by a baseball team for real.
Yeah,
Wait,
like the Expos
seriously?
or something.
It's
Yeah,
a lot
no
of
joke.
a lot of those guys are good at everything at
I
that point.
know.
Yeah.
All right, Adam. So we need to hear sneaky team, maybe the Blue Jays. Okay, so what is your we're gonna go American League
We're doing American first.
champion, World Series participant.
Ooh.
This is Adam's pick.
No surprises here in the AL. I'm taking the Yankees.
Oh, the New York Yankees.
We have a logo?
There
It's
it is. I see it.
Is it the Yankees
The
or
New
is this
York Yankees.
Yes, correct.
Very nice. All right, not a surprise there. And
And
who's
then-
your pick this year? This
this
is
is-
recorded.
Make sure you pronounce it right.
Anyone paying attention to my screen, which I'm sure everyone is, has gotten a preview of this matchup. It's the most common World Series matchup historically. It hasn't happened since 1981.
It's the most common and hasn't happened since '81.
Correct. Yankees. Here's the Dodgers over here.
Dodgers, Yankees.
Yankees. It's
East Coast,
It's
West
very
Coast.
safe. It's literally probably the most likely pick historically, even including this year. Looking at this Dodgers team and Yankees,
A little
very safe
disappointed,
pick.
Adam.
You
didn't pronounce
I
it
did the
right.
math.
You didn't pronounce it
Les
right.
Doyers.
Lawyers?
The Doyers.
No, they're the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers.
I like it. These are our picks.
There you go.
Hold
That's
Adam
it.
to the fire.
Hold
This
me
is
to
a-
it.
this
That's
is
not what I'm
something-
rooting for, mind you.
This
I
is
want
a guess.
the Padres.
This
Let's go Padres.
professional guess as a percussionist.
Do you ever baseball splain? Is that a thing?
Erica, please. Of course.
You heard it here. Yankees coming out of the AL. Dodgers coming out of the NL. Fortune is like a stream flowing through a dream made to baptize the wealthiest 1%. We're all spent.
kept in chains, a hostage by a party of thieves and crooks to sell their books. Those men know they have been blinded by greed. Meanwhile, there's an ocean of rose. Meanwhile, there's an ocean of rose. Meanwhile, there's an ocean of rose in me. One, two, three. I got 3 goose pillows, but I can't get to sleep because the car's jamming over my bed. I sneak into work almost 20 minutes late, but the boss nearly rips off my head. He says, get your shit together, boy, and you won't be in my employ. I have you working out on the street. But thankfully, he walked away. I passed my desk and left the day. There's one place I'd rather be. Trading in my car for a tractor. I long for a big suntan in the shape of my clothes. Trading in my car, yeah, for a tractor. Kick off my boots and feel the bone and beneath my toes. Here we go. I got up there woman on that Christmas morning. I got home and found my husband in bed. If he'd just been sleeping, then I wouldn't be here weeping with a doctor here to shrink up my hair. After 23 appointments, I just figured it was pointless, and I got into my mind to drive. Many hours passed with my foot put on the gas till I saw a needle hung in his life. Traded in my car for a tractor. I long for a big suntan in the shape of my clothes. Traded in my car for a tractor. Kick off my boots and feel the farmland beneath my toes. My toes.
I met a fun lady
Who I can call my baby. She calls me honey the same. Yeah. I thought my life was nothing. Turns out I got something. We hitched our wheels and drove
my car for a tractor. I long for a big suntan in the shape of my clothes. Traded in my car, yeah,
for a tractor.
kick off my boots and feel the farmland beneath my toes.
My
way Annie's got you guys set up here, it looks like you're almost next to each other in real life. We'll do that. We'll do that soon.
Oh, I can't wait.
Thankfully, that's not the case.
Oh, Adam's not into it. We'll all get vaccinated. and we'll get
CDC
there. Great
guidelines.
job, guys. We had the popcorn up earlier. You got 15% off popcorn, baby. That's one of our sponsors,
CornyKettlers.com.
.com. We also got our tip information here. You could do PayPal. You could do Venmo. Like we said, you could just send us like a tip. Like, hey, you know, there's like 17 bodies right now on the top of Mount Everest, so don't try to climb it.
I don't know if
Or,
that's a tip or just a piece
people
of
should
terrible
stop trying to climb.
information.
Hey, don't eat lead.
I'd spent too
good
much
tip.
time on like a photo thing on Reddit where it like showed where they all are on Mount
Oh,
Everest,
man.
and I was like, this is messed up. Like, I don't. Wow. I mean, kudos if you climbed it, but also like, what are you saying, Diane?
Tip is not to look at that on Reddit. Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
No, I was right. But you look at 2 and you're like, there are 18 more. I gotta
I
see
gotta
those.
see the
Great
rest.
tip, Erica.
And then there's
Great
just like
tip.
this guy's boots, and you're like, holy cow.
It's a terrible tip.
There's some stuff going on.
That makes me
It's a
think
great
of
tip.
like that's like the Goonies, but like the worst version, the real life terrible.
Yes,
Goonies.
exactly. So speaking of fantasy, Erica, Nate, and I really got our nerd on the other day. I've been preparing in various ways as a dungeon master. One of my favorite movies of all time is Wet Hot American Summer. And a line in Wet Hot American Summer is this little guy says to this girl, "You must have." God damn it! I'm gonna ruin it now. Are you a druid? Because you must have cast a level 5 charm spell on
Oh,
me.
boy.
Anyway, I've started a
line.
Dungeons and Dragons game. Dungeons and Dragons.
The maps are
I designed some maps. Erica drew them,
extensive.
and Nate, you agreed to play with us on Zoom.
For sure.
We're not getting together yet in person, and Nate's going to give us his review of the session. Nate, your review.
Well, you know, this is Josh's. Is it fair to say it's your first
my
like full
first.
campaign
Yes,
play?
certainly.
All right, so let's just talk straight GM out of the gate. You've got all of the
wait,
instincts.
tell people what that means. Tell people
Oh,
what that
I'm
means.
so sorry. Listen, I'm a longtime nerd, so
Yeah.
I'm just talking to all my longtime nerd homeboys out there. But so Josh is a game master, and essentially what that is, or in this game, he's a dungeon master. But the
Right.
general
Makes it sound
term
like a little sexual.
But it's
DM
not.
it is
It's
a,
not.
it is a little
I
sexual.
mean, it could be, I
Isn't it?
guess.
Slide into my DMs. So what that is they're the storyteller and like kind of the world builder. They're like the person who builds the world that then the player characters, us, we choose to inhabit, and we make like characters. Like my character is a halfling cleric, and Erica has a half-elven druid. Is that right?
Correct.
So to
correct.
try to play, we got on Zoom. I drew some maps. Erica drew
the
the maps
maps are
better.
great.
This is what it looked like.
So this is our screenshot.
That's the world map there.
I don't know if you can totally tell. I'm like pointing at the screen like,
Give us
yeah.
that for the whole screen just for a second, Ann, and then go back to
Oh, yeah.
Nate. And
I'll do my Vanna White here with the map.
so that's us playing
Nice.
Dungeons and Dragons.
The bottom 2 cameras are auxiliary cameras so that we can film the action for Nate. Because Josh was like taking like Lego figures and acting things out that were happening in real time.
So
It was great.
Real
So
cool.
Annie, we could go back to the 2 shot of there with Nate, and he can finish his review.
Well, so I thought, I thought as a story building and all of that, I thought you've got a great world. You have all of the great instincts that you need. You're already like a great improviser and a yes and kind of cat. And so like that's really all you need to be. And Erica is a brand new player, and we've got a brand new player and a brand new GM. And I think both of you were not only like learning really well how to play the game, but also we were setting good standards of like just what is good gameplay. And like I thought it was great. I thought it was a really well run session, and I can't wait to play again. Frankly,
Oh boy. Well, we might invite some guests
I
next
loved
time.
it.
We got some requests
I loved it.
as we put the maps on the social media, Nate.
The town, the world is called.
that right?
The world is called the Royal Kingdom.
And the town we were operating in is called Arendsville.
Well, we'll probably play some more D&D. I hope to do it not on Zoom. But you know what, Nate? Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, baby.
Here we go.
Next time we get together, we'll right all the wrongs. Early in the morning, singing Beatles songs. Maybe next time we get together, no clouds in the sky. The sun shines bright all afternoon. We kiss our cares goodbye. That's right. gotta roll some bones.
NATO. We all just wanna get home.
Oh my, hope you don't mind.
Trying to get off my feet.
You know someday soon we're gonna chill real cool.
Howling at the moon on the street. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Hey, here we go. Everybody, maybe next time we get together, we'll right all the wrongs. Early in the morning, singing Beatles songs. Maybe next time we get together, no clouds in the sky. The sun shines bright all afternoon, and we kiss our cares goodbye. That's right. We are gonna get back on the road. Right now, we got stuff scheduled for the UK. Hope that happens, but I do know when we get back to your town, we are gonna have some fun.
It's gonna be a party.
Maybe a little like this. Maybe next time I'll get together, we'll sell 10,000 seats. Yeah.
Show me at the arena.
All be VIPs.
The radio plays in afternoon days, the blaring out our song. Yeah, somehow folks know all the words. Everybody's singing along. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Come on, everybody, here we go. Maybe next time we get together, we'll right all the wrongs. Early in the morning, singing Beatles songs. What? Maybe next time we get together, no clouds in the sky. The sun shines bright all afternoon. We kiss our cares goodbye. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
So we're having some fun technical difficulties. Maybe next time we won't.
That's all right. Well, yeah, maybe next time we won't. We've actually come to the end of our show, but our iPad's being super weird. So, Diane,
If we lose
what's
you-
your winner?
So my winner today is from our friend Brian, who I don't know if this was an answer to the question. I just love this comment and I want to hear it every day. He said, I have no standards, just a lot of fun. And that is my attitude for the rest of 2021. Now, I just love it.
I think that's very
Amen.
apropos for this band. in
Thank you
general.
for watching. We'll do our last words collectively today. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone.
We
You're the best.
appreciate all of
Love
you.
y'all.
We keep changing our technology, and we will keep doing that. Get your tips in if you can. We appreciate you.
I wrote a song.
Feel free to share.
Turned out offended by. There are no people at the stadium today. Even on the soft side of this pandemic, I wish that it would get up and go away. Oh, wish that it would get up and go